Even if you are cremated, the smoke of your cremation is absorbed back into the Vril.
Welcome to Prophet's Corner, a production of Temple of Vril. And now, here's Vrilya Jarac.
In the Vrilist faith, we see death as a natural part of life, a natural occurrence which cannot be avoided. We don't believe in a heaven or in a hell. And we don't believe in reincarnation either. Instead, Vrilists believe that when a being dies, its individual consciousness is absorbed back into source energy from whence it came. And that source energy is the Vril flow in nature. We believe that a body begins to decompose, its atoms begin to decompose and become nourishment energetically to bugs, to plants, and to the earth itself. This is a beautiful concept. Some may ask, how is this view any different from what the atheists and the scientific community postulate? Truth be told, there is no difference in what Vrilists see as being a natural part of life and what atheists talk about regarding death. However, Vrilists place the positive spin and a warm spin upon this subject matter, whereas in the scientific community, death is always talked about in this cold and matter-of-fact way. And in my view, this is why so many people turn to religion for answers, because that cold approach, it just doesn't work. It doesn't work for a great number of people. Even if you are cremated, the smoke of your cremation rises into the atmosphere and is absorbed back into the Vril in this manner. There is no heaven, but yet members of our faith seek to create their own versions of heaven here on the earth. This too differentiates us from the atheist or scientific community. We are a religion. Temple of Vril is a religious faith. But just because we hold a natural view of death and we reject any concept of fairy tales in the hereafter, it doesn't mean that we are closed-minded to the realm of possibilities in this grand tapestry of existence in which we find ourselves. Our faith believes in a form of energy called Vril, which we believe that science is on the cusp of uncovering. And when it does, members of this faith will be validated. Vril is a connective tissue which binds us all. It is the animating essence of all life. And so when a being perishes, it gives up the Vril, this animating force. Hence, a body which has died is no longer animated. It is inanimate. It has become an inanimate object because Vril no longer flows through it in such ways as it had before. When your energy is absorbed back into source, back into Vril, it is dissipated throughout the cosmos. It is recycled. And a part of you can exist in new ways and in new forms, but you will not be conscious of this. I'm sorry to say that you will not be conscious of this. Perhaps ancient monks who learned about the rainbow body. If you're unfamiliar with the concept, you can look it up, rainbow body. Perhaps escaping death and retaining your individual consciousness has been achieved. But this mysterious manner in which it is purported to be, the rainbow body phenomena, is not quite proven. There are photographs and what have you, but there's no real evidence that the rainbow body is a factual thing. Now, some members of our faith may seek out a form of digital or technological immortality when the time arises. If you look at all the advancements happening today with regards to life extension technology, it is an amazing time to be alive. There are younger generations today who may be among the first people ever to live for hundreds, if not thousands of years. It may be possible someday to download your consciousness into a robot version of yourself and to live forever in this regard. It may someday be possible to upload your mind to a virtual paradise, just like in Black Mirror. I myself would sign up for this right away. This topic is fascinating to members of our faith. And we encourage members of our faith to seek out immortality through scientific means, to stay on point with this topic, to carry out this conversation. Because the world which awaits is going to be incredibly interesting. There's a lot of questions that arise when we speak of living forever. Will everyone get to live forever? Will there be some restrictions? What does it mean to live forever? Will you get bored? But nonetheless, this is a topic which will be hotly debated in coming years, especially as artificial general intelligence emerges on the scene and hastens life extension technologies. You can read more about the Vrilists' view of the afterlife at the Temple of Vril blog. Visit templeofvril.com and click where it says blog. At Temple of Vril, we are building a community of like-minded individuals who are interested in learning more about Vril, who download the Vril into their beings each day, who are guided by its presence in their life. Temple of Vril is the first and only organization with sole authority on the earth to speak with such power on this subject. I myself have personally been transformed through Vril energy, and you can be too. Just like the other religions talk about becoming born again, the Vrilist faith welcomes you to become born again through Vril. You can let the Vril pass through your body and wash away your previous errors and all the negative energy, we call it anti-Vril, which has been built up inside. You can become a new creature today. You can become a Vrilist practitioner today. So learn more about Vril energy, as well as our views on life after death and all matters related to Vril at templeofvril.com. We welcome you. We welcome you with open arms to this exciting and fascinating area of spiritual phenomena.
Your journey towards greater fulfillment begins at Temple of Vril. Visit templeofvril.com today.